Hello, guys.
Hello.
Welcome to the Nerdy Archives.
Yes, welcome. Or welcome back.
Um,
I don't know, whatever
Welcome
fucking
back,
one.
or welcome back, and welcome to the shit show, because it
Yes.
never gets any better.
God, no, it doesn't.
It can only get worse, and it will get worse. We were supposed to have April be financial month, and then we decided no, it's gonna be fangirl April, and we're gonna continue that path today.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Um, yeah, that's all I really got to say about that. It's been a week. Oh God, has it been a week, guys? Um, so there'll be a little bit of complaining, mental health checking in, and then we'll just fangirl. Like I unfortunately have been very slow with reading. I've been very busy. My anxiety has been really bad. So my focus is like next to nothing. That doesn't mean I haven't gotten reading done, just not as much as I like. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna talk. That's what we do best. We talk.
It's a podcast. Get used to
It's a podcast.
it.
It's a podcast. Yes. So per usual, I'm gonna just throw Amy under the bus, make her
Of
talk
course.
always.
Of course. Okay, let's see.
That's what I do best.
This week has been pretty uneventful work wise. Except for I felt so bad because Wednesday I had to take my dogs to the vet. So I had to tell like my coworker, "Hey, I need like at least from 11 to like 1."
Hmm.
He's like, "Yeah, no problem." And then my dad decided he had a doctor's appointment at 3:20 on Thursday.
Oh well.
And I was like, "Ah, yeah, so I'm sorry I didn't know about it, but."
No jeez.
And then I had my tattoo appointment on Friday.
Yup.
So I'm like, alright, I should be back around 4. It shouldn't take that long. He's like, no
Right.
worries. I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm so sorry. I did not expect to have to, like, I didn't expect to take my dogs that early to the vet. Because I called them on
Right.
Monday and they're like, oh, Wednesday. I was like, okay, okay.
Right.
I'm not going to say no. I didn't go into the office at all.
Oh wow.
And I feel really bad, but my boss didn't say anything to me, so we'll see. Um, my dogs are good. They just had to get their distempered shots and a
Got
heartworm
you.
test, which cost me $325.
Jesus Christ.
B does have a cyst on her
Oh.
ear.
Oh.
Yeah, the vet wasn't like too worried about it. He said if it gets any bigger, then we'll do something about it. Like he's like it's just cutting it off.
Right.
And he's like, we can honestly do it when we do their teeth. Like,
Well,
so I
yeah.
don't know. I feel bad, but
I get that. No, I get that.
Fiona is 15 pounds.
Wow.
She a fat lard. And
And
B is
it's
12
okay.
B is 12.2, and it's so weird because B feels like half the weight of Fiona.
Right, that's funny.
So
I That's so funny though.
I don't
That's
understand.
it's like a physics thing. I don't know, but no, I get
Yeah,
that.
no, Fiona is like one of the densest fucking dogs I've ever met in my life. Like if you
That's a yeah.
she's just always pushing back. I don't know what's wrong with her. Anyway,
Love it.
like I said, I got my tattoo.
Mhm. Mhm.
It is beautiful.
Mhm.
It is
I
itchy right
agree.
now.
Ugh.
I'm at the itching stage, but it's fine.
Mhm.
Um, I finished the Fae Isle series this
Yay.
week, all 4 books. I can tell you, like, I'm very satisfied with the
Good.
ending. Like, I went into this thinking there was gonna be there is gonna be a fifth book, but it's like a spinoff. But like I'm gonna read the spinoff because I want to know about these two characters.
Uh-huh.
Um, but like I went into this and the fourth book, I'm like, dude, it's just gonna be another fucking book where they're trying to get forces and stuff. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting for it to actually like end. Um,
Right.
but
Yeah, no, I get
it's
that.
really good. I think you're gonna like it.
Yay.
Um,
I think I am going to.
Evelyn and Creon, like they're dynamic. I love it. even even when like okay, so let me explain it to the people
Yes.
here.
Yes.
So Creon is known as the Silent Death because he can't speak. He doesn't have his voice because it was binded. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So they call her M too.
Yeah.
M was getting frustrated that she had to wait for this motherfucker to write down what he wanted to say. So she taught him sign language. And it's just
Aw.
so funny having
Uh-huh.
the like they're just banter and it's like it's just she sounds crazy because it's just her talking and him signing. It's cute. I don't know. I like it. I
It
like
is
the book.
cute. Oh, that is cute.
I am now reading Book of Azul,
Azul, yeah.
or is it
Or is
Azrael?
it Azrael? I think it's Azrael, like
Excuse
the
me. Yeah,
angel.
it's Azrael. Yeah, my bad. I had to look at it. So far it's good. We love a strong bitch. Like I literally
Truth.
sent her a screenshot of the very first page.
Yes, you did.
And Diana's just smacking the shit out of someone. Like, love
Bam.
it. We love a good.
Bam.
We love it.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 20% in. I don't know.
Woo.
I didn't really get to
Nice.
read that much today,
Right.
like I wanted to, but that's okay. I actually fell asleep on the fucking couch. I was reading, and then
Hmm.
my cat decided to come step on my chest. And the next thing I know, I'm fucking waking up. I'm like, what the fuck?
What is
Where
happening?
was I even at in this book?
Right.
Yeah, so tomorrow I am going out to hang out with Shane. He has a vinyl for me and I have to give him back these Grizz vinyls. So I have no reason to go
Gotcha.
back out there again. Um that sounds so bad,
Gotcha.
but
Yeah, well, not really. I mean,
I'm only gonna hang out for a couple hours. He asked me what time I'm coming and I was like, well, I was thinking of leaving here around like 12:31, but I'm gonna have to leave your place by like 4 or 5 because I have to do laundry because we have to go into the office tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
right.
Yeah, like Monday.
Monday. Well, Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
But he's like, okay, yes. Like he's fine with it. But it's like, I don't want to be out there all day. I just want to read. I
Yep.
just want to read. Last night at 3 a.m., I decided to buy more sticklers for my Kindle.
Yes, you did.
That's dangerous. I don't think anyone should be allowed to purchase anything past midnight. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah. No, valid.
um, other than that, my week's been pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your turn.
Oh, yay. Um, so Sunday, yeah, Sunday and Monday, um, like my anxiety was like really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, it's been bad all week, but it's gotten progressively more
Worse.
manageable, I guess.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
gotten more manageable.
Okay.
It
I
was
went the
it was
complete
at its
opposite way.
it was the worst on Saturday through probably or Sunday, sorry, Sunday through Wednesday. And like the last few days have sort of edged off a little. Um like, I'm just trying to think of, like, things I did because I didn't really like, work's been work. Um, that's not really true, but
You know.
now th yeah. I started Lucifer.
Yes.
Yeah, which I'm on episode 11, I
Oh
think?
wow, girl, you're like, oh, it's flying by.
I've rewatched the same, like, 3 episodes because I'll fall asleep.
That's fair.
Um, yeah, but I watched, what was I think the episode was literally the episode called Papa? I think literally it is. Give me a second here. I was watching it and I was like, "Oh my god, Rio, what are you doing here?" Because mom was the one who was like, "I recognize that voice," and I was like, "Indeed, I do too." Um, Pops. Yeah, so I'm on episode 11. Um, so I'm almost like, wow, I'm almost in with a season of a TV show.
Yeah,
Wow, look
that's
at
what I'm
that.
saying. You're like killing it, dude.
Um, like for the most part, I can remember most of it. Like I have such a problem with like TV shows. It sounds so dumb, but like unless I watch it like 6 times, like each episode 60 times, won't say I'll watch it. I'm a little psychotic about it. Like it's like unless I can remember the plot of every single episode, I'm like, did I really watch it?
No, I feel that.
Which like I have to learn to probably like be okay with not being like that because as I get older, you know,
Yeah.
like my brain can only hold so much information. Um, but what? Give me a second here. It was fun.
Yeah, think. It's been a long week.
Yeah. Um, why can't I not even remember what happened that pissed me off at work?
Well, that's honestly a good thing that you don't remember. It was Julie,
Like,
though.
oh, it was Julie. Of course it was Julie. Why wouldn't it be Julie? Oh, one, don't know why it's making me uncomfortable. Probably because it's just Julie. Probably. Has this obsession because we've been still having like samples and shit at work
Yeah.
because of the Starbucks. And the Starbucks is opening on Monday. Like its grand opening is Monday. And
Ooh.
for all the employees, I think it was on Wednesday or Thursday, we got any size drink, any drink we wanted, any modifications, literally go freaking hog wild if we wanted to. We all got a free drink. And so I had my mask off for like off and on for like a good period of the day.
Yeah.
And like which, like, was kind of, like, not it's weird because it's, like, not nice because, like, my anxiety gets really bad, but, like, at the same time, it's nice not to have it on. Um, but regardless, that's not what this is about. I had my mask off for and, like, she has this thing about saying I'm gorgeous, and she's like, "I'm not gay, but, like, just so you know, you're gorgeous," and I'm like, it really it frankly, it
Okay.
would be better if you were, because that would at least let not feel as
Mm,
gross.
yeah, like, what the fuck? Is that supposed to make you feel more comfortable about the situation? Like,
Like, I'm not really sure what we're doing here, ma'am, because it's making me extremely uncomfortable. Um, so there's that. Um, she like she has rheumatoid arthritis, which is like completely valid. I'm not saying it's not a valid thing. Her hands aren't working very well. And she comes up to me and she's like, "When you see I'm struggling, could you please bag for me? Because like I literally can't move my hands." And like I'm not trying to be mean. So like of course I help her. But like she's also not my boss. And it's like
exactly.
I will be nice when I can, but we're also finally getting into the season when it's finally picking up a little bit. And I'm focused on self scan. Like I care about doing good customer service, like, as much as I shouldn't because it's just a stupid retail job, but, like, if I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna give it my all.
Yeah,
And
as you should.
like, this is, like, my time, like, when it's busy, I am the Energizer Bunny just hopping from self-check to self-check, like, it's my time to shine. And I can't do that and also focus on the fact that we don't have enough baggers. Like, that's not my job anymore. I'm not a bagger. Like, I don't like being mean. I don't like being mean. But, like, at the same time, I don't owe this person any
Mm,
favors.
the fuck you do? She ruined like your fucking job schedule and shit.
Oh, yeah. Um, what else? Oh, the Cindy thing. I gotta probably mention that too.
Oh
But
yeah.
for positive things about work. One, I've been getting to work with Dumpling a little bit more.
Yay.
I let it slip that you're coming up,
That's okay.
and he's like, I get to meet the Amy.
I don't know if I'm gonna meet his expectations. Shit.
Um, I'm pretty sure he's like we're three best friends forever, so he already I think is like you're already up there, so you're good.
Okay, I was just like, that's a lot of pressure on me.
Um, but so I've gotten to work with Dumpling a little bit more because of the schedules a little bit. Um, two, I got a Starbucks drink for free, a
Yes.
full size Starbucks drink for free. I got a Snickerdoodle cream frappuccino.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
It if you've had rice pudding,
I have.
it reminds me of like what rice pudding tastes
Oh, okay, okay.
like cinnamony sweet, and because of the milk, it kind of has this like sort of like the creamy rice pudding texture thing. I
Yeah.
can't, but it's good. It's probably like white people horchata, honestly. It's like what the vibes
Fair.
are. Um, that was really fun and good. Although I learned that I still have massive ordering anxiety, which is
Oh
great to
no.
be reminded of because I literally let every single coworker go ahead of me before I would order. So that's great to remind myself of. Also, I tried sushi for the first time. Yay!
Yes.
Um, I didn't do raw. I'm not ready to go raw fish. I'm not
That's
ready.
totally fine.
I've had chicken gyozas. That was my
Gyoza is
first thing I tried.
so good.
Then I had a cooked salmon roll, which was delicious. And then today I had a vegetable roll, which I still hate cucumbers, so that wasn't as pleasant as
Stay away from California rolls. They have they have.
yeah. That's what and they don't I don't think they do the cooked, salmon roll very often, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's probably gonna save my pocketbook a little bit because it is, like, $9, but, like
Oh sheesh.
yeah. But, like, I feel like not to, like, sound, like, stupid, but, like, it's, like, a healthier option than what I normally eat,
No, absolutely.
so, like, if I have to pay more to, like, eat something that's not going and it also doesn't tear my stomach up, I can actually eat lunch without automatically getting sick. So,
Yay!
yay.
That's always a really good
Um,
thing.
yeah, I really wish I could just figure out if I'm actually allergic to, like, shrimp or if it was just a fluke.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't experiment at work though.
And crab, like, I don't think I'm allergic to crab because 'cause I've had crab meat rangoons, and I know it's imitation crab.
Yes.
And, like, I eat pollock, which is j like it's like cheap man's whitefish is pollock, which is like, I've had pollock at, like, restaurants for, like, Friday fish fry, and I never had a reaction to that. So part of me is
Hmm.
like, just go for that. Like, for the most part, like, it can only pertain to, like imitation crab can only have, like, 0.02% of actual crab meat or some bullshit like
Yeah.
that. Which I'm like, at that small of amount, I really don't think I would have a reaction because even the shrimp reaction I had was very mild. But, like, I rather just stick with salmon. I know I'm safe with salmon. I eat it all the freaking time.
I love salmon. It's so
I
good.
do too. But, like, I feel like I need to make like, this stuff is made in front of us, like, daily.
Yeah.
Like, it's based out of, Ferndale. The place that makes it is out of Ferndale,
Oh, interesting.
the headquarters, yeah. And, like, part of me is like, if I were to do a raw fish, it would probably be salmon anyways, because once again, I've had salmon.
Philadelphia
Like,
rolls are fucking so good.
I'm probably gonna end up trying. I don't know. Like, what's the worst? Like, I get worms or die. Like, I guess, like, I feel like
The worst
worms.
is you could die, but yeah, you're not going to.
Like, I feel like worms or throwing up. And you know what? Throwing up, I
I
get a day off work.
I eat raw sushi all the time.
I know. I'm just so chicken shit about everything. It pisses me off how chicken shit I am about everything in my life.
No.
Yeah. It's like Zoe Hart on like steroids. Like she's cautious. I'm literally paranoid. Anyways, um yesterday or the day before. Yesterday. Um so I was set aside by my manager saying, "Hey, we need to talk." This was on Wednesday or Thursday.
Ooh,
I was
okay.
like, "Oh, am I in trouble?" And she's like, "Well, no. It's just something's come up." And I was like, "Okay, like what's up?" And she's like, "So, night shift PIC, I'm not gonna Cindy, I've already said names. What does it freaking matter? Um, is like you're not watching self scans well enough.
Excuse the fuck
Mind
out of
you,
me.
Mind you, this is the day after I left without secure coverage, quote unquote, self scan because I had a bus that was scheduled to pick me up only 15 minutes after my quitting time, and they're notorious for showing up early.
Mm-hmm.
I was not going to miss my only ride home. So I literally told the other PIC, "Hey, I have to go." And they told me to go. So I did. And then the next day I hear this about I'm not taking care of self scans enough. So then manager was like, "Hey, I'm just going to have you have your lunches at 2 when Cindy works nights and then throw you on register so she can't get all her undies in a bunch." Which, guess what? Didn't work because sure enough, the person who was supposed to cover self scan so I could go to my lunch and then go on register got put behind the counter
That's so
by
frustrating.
Cindy. And then I ended up going to my lunch 30 minutes late because there was no one to cover self scan for me. And then I get put onto one of the furthest registers from the front and basically get forgotten about, which, like, here's the thing, I don't need a bagger. I am more than capable of taking care of myself. I literally worked at places both places I worked before here did not have baggers.
Yeah.
I worked at Meijer and I
Mm-hmm.
worked at Dollar Tree. Neither one of those give their cashiers a bagger. I don't need a bagger, but when there's enough of them to spare and I don't have one, it really, really it makes me upset.
I don't blame you. You're off in
And
fucking La La
then
Land.
And then at the last 15 minutes of my shift, she comes down, "Oh, I'm just so busy. I forgot you were down here. I'm really, really sorry." And it's like, I don't need your help. I can take care of myself. And obviously, if you are so busy that you can't remember about a person who's literally only one aisle further down than your other cashier, I don't like,
Fuck you.
I, g- I genuinely have this theory that for some reason something happened in my life that made me like invisible 98% of the time.
No.
No, I genuinely think this. It's not even me trying to be self-deprecating. It's just there's too many instances of me literally falling off of people's radar in plain sight. And it's really frustrating. It's just
Ah,
really frustrating.
I see you.
I know. I know you do. And I see you. Um, but that's like my work week. It's just been kind of stressful, but kind of fun because of all the shit going on. Like the Starbucks is fun, the sushi is interesting. Um, I don't know. Like we're starting to get people, snowbirds coming back from like Florida and down south, and like they really like it. And I know a lot of people are like, "Well, that's not like that's what this is all for is the snowbirds." I'm like, "You mean the people who have the smarts not to live here full time?"
Yeah, right?
Oh no, the ones who actually have, I don't know, decent taste. Okay, well, I'm not mad at that. I'm not from here either. God, I'm so glad I'm not from here. Every day. Um, but that's my like my work week. My personal week's been a little rough with the anxiety and all. And not having a lot of free time to do like my reading and everything. Um, but I have not missed a single day of reading in 21 days.
Hell yeah.
I have read at least 16 minutes the past 21 days, and
Oh,
I'm really
wow.
proud of myself for that.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate so that's all I really got about my week. Just lots of anxiety and misery.
Yay.
Yay. Um, but if we want to fangirl about whatever we want, fangirl about, I'll fangirl first because
You
I
go,
got
baby.
I got spoiled
Oh no.
by this one. And I she got me a bunch of stickers for my
Yes.
Kindle.
I thought you were gonna yell at me. That's why I was like, oh no.
No,
Don't
no.
yell.
Yeah, got me a bunch of stickers for my
Yeah.
Kindle,
A
and
couple
they're
are
really
already
cute.
on their way.
And that's so nuts.
I
That's
know.
nuts. But I'm so excited. Oh, and I did get my my what the fuck am I saying? My sweet but prickly but sweet um pineapple sticker.
Yes.
Um and the packaging was so cute.
Dude, I'm really jealous.
And it's so cute. And the company or the store, whatever the shop, whatever you want to call it, who sent it was so cute about their packaging. Um, it's like literally art in and of itself.
Literally, it's the cutest fucking packaging I've ever seen.
It's so cute. Um, and obviously, Mom and Cody do not understand why I got a pineapple sticker.
Of course not.
Um, or why I was fangirling over an envelope, but whatever.
Oh my god, I showed Katie my tattoo, the one that recommended the book to
Uh-huh.
me, and she's like, Amy! She's like, it looks so good.
Right?
I was like, I know.
Right. So yeah, I have 5 more stickers to decorate my Kindle with,
Yes.
and I'm very excited about them. Um, I mean that was one of the best things this week. Um,
I'm glad I could
especially after
make your
the
week.
days. Yes, you always do.
Yay.
Um, I am 63, 65% done with the Golden Silver Wings Golden Games book.
This
Um
bitch.
oh my god.
She
Oh,
messages me and she's like, I can't read this while I'm talking to my mom. And I was like, well, try
I
to do
really
that.
couldn't. I really couldn't. Oh my god. Here's the problem though. I was trying. I was like, you know what? No, obviously I cannot separate these two things because my ooh, my brain was like, I can't do this. Nope. There is no separating these two things. No.
She got to a very, very spicy part. Honestly, one of my favorite parts in the book.
Yeah.
Dude, I dead ass knew they were gonna get caught.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm
It was
like, y'all
yeah.
are dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be real stupid, right?
Yeah, I guess. It's like he wanted to get caught.
Honestly, probably deep down, you know. But yeah, that was something else. But oh my god, like oh my god. Okay, so there is a pronunciation guide at the very beginning of that book.
Yeah.
And I hate I have a low key hatred of when they do that because it's like, I want to be incorrect with how I say things. Because like I don't want to be told I'm saying or thinking things wrong, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Um because it's Rian is
Are
his
you
name.
fucking kidding me?
Rian.
What is up with these people spelling names weird?
It's
It's
Rian.
definitely spelled fucking rain, but okay.
Or Ryan. Either way.
Okay, well, I mean, thank God he doesn't share the same name.
Yeah, Rian.
I'll take it, but I've literally that whole book pronounced
I
it
know.
wrong.
Right. No, it's fine. Um, I am really getting so conflicted with these books making me like I love a liking an unlikable character.
Yes.
Like if you manage to make me like an unlikable character, you've done something right. And there is so many things about him that are not likable.
No, absolutely not.
And then there's these little tiny moments I'm like, God damn it, I forgot that even bad people are human and I don't like it. Ugh. Yeah, it's frustrating. For me personally, morally, it's frustrating.
Yeah, don't
Hey,
worry, it'll
hey.
go down the fucking drain.
Oh, I'm sure. No, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. It's just
You'll hate him again, don't worry.
it's like not even like it's like a loathe. Like it's not a like at all. It's like a loathe. It's like like there's something there that's like I could maybe redeem you, but like you're on such thin ice that like you're about to drown.
Yeah, no,
Oh god. But no, like it threw me for a loop for a second there. I was like, "Wait, what just happened?" I'm not even talking spice at this point, guys. No, like it just went 0 to 1000 in like 6 seconds. I was like, "Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. This is where we are now." But yeah, I'm getting there. Um, what just happened? What did I just read? Oh, the monster. How do you say the freaking unicorn?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I'm looking this shit up. I'm sure the pronunciation's some bullshit. Um, no, it's actually Monosaurus. Isn't that Monosaurus?
Is that so?
Monosaurus. Anyways, we're gonna say it's a unicorn for all intents and purposes. A killer unicorn, guys.
Literally.
Um, she finally was able, for a short second, to ride the unicorn. That scene was good. That was good.
I love their relationship.
I love any of her little animal friends, honestly.
I know.
The spiders, like learning about the spiders, like almost made me cry.
Yeah, they were keeping her warm.
And safe
Like, I can't.
and and, like, healed her hand when
Mm-hmm.
she was in I was like, "Okay, well, now I'm gonna freaking cry every time I kill a daddy long legs." Shit. Um, but no, I'm excited to finish it only because, like, I am genuinely enjoying it, even if it's taking me forever, but it's not because it's slow. Well, yes, it was slow for a while.
It was, yeah.
It
That's why
it's
I
it's
offered to
also
like
my anxiety.
spoil it for you.
I know, but I'm not a quitter. Um, but yeah, no. It's just my anxiety and with everything going on, like I think I'm gonna be in like not a slump per se. Like I'm still going to read, but it's probably going to only be like, like maybe 50 pages a day instead of like 200. Like, excuse me, I'm gonna probably be a little slower, but that's okay. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
not gonna
nothing
beat
wrong with
myself up
that.
about it. That just means that Amy gets 50,000 times more days of me fangirling over shit that she already knows.
Which I'm so okay with.
Last night was funny though. Last night was funny.
Girl. Okay, let me tell you guys the scene.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So, it's like this fucking festival, okay? Where everyone is
Yes.
wearing the same white fucking tunics, so there's balls hanging out, okay?
That's just the funniest image to me. I'm
And
sorry.
like everyone is wearing the same length fucking white tunics. Everyone's
Yep.
getting drunk, they're all over each other, like
Yeah.
so oh man, okay. So I'm gonna call her Little Violet just because I don't.
Oh yeah.
So Little Violet and I'm still calling him Rain. I don't care.
Okay.
Whatever. They're in this fucking pool. Like it's not like a pool, but it's like the lake and it's supposed to be like a cleansing process or whatever. Like everybody goes in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she is staring at Wolf
Hmm.
while Rain is like all over her and she's like pretty much I fucking Wolf while she's like
Oh yeah.
asking Rain like where he would kiss her and stuff and it's like this game that her and Wolf played
Mm-hmm.
in the inn in the first book.
Uh-huh.
So she gets to the part where he was about to he was about to kiss her nipples, but anyway, that's besides the point. Anyway, um they get interrupted because
Hmm.
somebody came with information or whatever. So she gets out and like goes and starts talking to Wolf and Wolf's like, what the fuck? And she's like, I was imagining you, you fucking idiot.
Right. Like, yeah.
And then he can't take it anymore and they go into a tent. Not just a
Yep.
tent, the biggest tent, and there's an
The biggest
altar.
tent.
Literally. And there's an altar and stuff for the fucking goddess and they end up fucking on the altar
Oh yeah.
because who fucking cares? Fuck the gods, they both don't fucking care.
They do not. Definitely not.
And then
Oh God.
and then
Oh my God.
a bunch of people walk into the tent, including Rain and his fucking dad.
Yeah.
And Wolf's already like, you know what? Fuck it. I can't deny this, like
Yep.
they caught us red-handed and this motherfucker.
Oh my
This
God.
motherfucker has the balls to finish. He thrusts into her one more time in front of everybody, just like a big fuck you.
Oh my God.
I love it.
As I said, here's the thing, not my first choice of action, to be fair, but it's a choice.
But then like he had to like fucking put it on himself, saying like he forced himself upon
Mhm.
her, and it was clear that he fucking did not.
Nope.
But they ended up throwing him into
The dungeon.
the dungeon, and he's gotta fight for his life against 16 other people.
Yep.
In front of everybody.
Oh, by the way, I just remembered where I left off. She snuck in with the ladies of the night, if you
Hmm.
will. Yeah, yeah. No, that was good. That was
Yeah.
good.
Ooh, you're about to get to the battle then.
Yeah, I'm almost there. Yeah.
Girl! Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna
No,
be, okay.
but no, it's good, guys. And actually, I'm going to shockingly, you thought it was going to be too much, but honestly, it's not as bad as you made it sound.
There's so many sex scenes.
It's not as bad as I thought, though.
I skipped like half of
Really,
them.
it's not. You know, here it's a it. What I was gonna say was definitely not what I should have. What
Wh-
I thought was not what I should have said, and I'm glad I stopped myself.
I can't say anything because the last four books I read, I think, had more than
Yeah,
its fair
it is.
share.
Yeah, it's fine. I guess frequency is not the issue. That's not a problem. It's how long they drag on for.
Yeah.
That's the quote. That's the quota for me, I think.
I think that's why I skipped a bunch because it's just like, oh my god, get to the point.
Yeah, but no, it's interesting. It's a good series, and I'm realizing now um what stories were it was inspired by. Like literally it says in it what it is, but the like Snow White and the Huntsman, never watched that, by the way.
You never
Never
watched
watched
Snow
that.
White?
No, I don't like anything.
Wait,
The thing
how is
is,
it inspired by Snow White?
the Huntsman, Snow White and the Huntsman, is that, or is that the right Sleeping Beauty and the Huntsman? The Huntsman movie. That's all I know. Maybe not Snow White, but the Huntsman. That's all I know. It's inspired by that.
Huh.
And Lady Godiva. But I told you that one right away.
Yeah.
I knew when she said naked lady on a horse. I was like, that's Lady Godiva.
Yeah.
The random shit I store in my brain, guys.
Dude.
I've known about Lady Godiva since I was like 14. Um, but no, like I am enjoying it. I'm going to finish it, and I will read the next and I think last. I think it's a trilogy.
Yes, it doesn't come out until
October, November, something like that.
October. No, it doesn't come out until October 22nd, I believe. November
Gotcha.
is the Crowns of
November is
not
yeah,
yeah.
uh, our true loves.
Yes.
Oh my god. That I'm going to sound so dramatic, but like reading her reading again, her writing is going to be like
A
that.
breath of fresh fucking air.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, you wanna know what really effed me up?
Hmm.
What fairy tale is, Six Scorched Roses?
I guess it would technically. Well, with the rose part, I think of Beauty and the Beast, but
Oh, yeah, no, that is, like maybe she didn't directly say it, and I don't think she ever has, but no, everyone's like, "Is a Beauty and the Beast retelling?" And I'm like, "I literally hate Beauty and the Beast. How freaking
me
ironic.
too. But like,
How ironic. How ironic."
I guess it's the
Um,
fact that she could leave. He
yeah,
didn't kidnap her.
right,
Like, I don't. He was in complete awe of her, not because of her beauty or anything, but because of her brains.
right. Yes, I think that's literally it, yeah.
It could possibly be. I don't know. People are fucking dumb though, so they want to compare everything to everything.
That's true. Um, oh, okay. So I was on TikTok. I think Amy will actually you actually need to fangirl. You haven't had the chance to fangirl.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Fine, but then you have to fangirl afterwards, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Um, so I was on TikTok this morning waiting for the bus, and they came across this like reverse tropes. And the first one was too many beds, which is obviously the reverse of one bed. Um, and I was like, wait, why is everyone trashing this? Like they're like, oh, this would never work. I'm like, wait. No, no, no. Think about this, guys. You gotta think. You gotta think with your thinking caps. Think about this. It could either be a couple or it could be like a found family. Like, what if like the idea of being that far apart from each other after travels was like too much to bear and they all ended up in the same room or even if it's a big enough bed, the same bed. And I was like, "Oh, should I write this or talk me out of it?" And of
No,
course Amy's like,
you
No,
have to
like
read
you
it.
need to." And what was I literally acting out the entire day at work? This random story. Did it have an entire ass plot? Absolutely. Do you wanna hear what I came up with? Because I
Yes.
never explained to you. Okay, so we have 4 travelers, um, 2 sets of best friends. We have Liam, his best friend, which I think I wanted to name what was it? Shit. Not give me a second here. I had it. Knox? Was it Knox? I think it was Knox. I think it was Knox. Anyway, so we have Liam and his childhood best friend. And then we have Serafina and her best friend. And Serafina is a healer, like an apothecary healer
Mhm.
of her village. Well, she's actually from the city, but that's beside the point. And her best friend, I don't have a profession or anything for her. That's beside the point. But they are literally inseparable. They have not been able to literally be away from each other since childhood.
A paladin would make sense.
That would work. That would work. I'm honestly thinking of actually making this into a legit thing. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's Liam and his best friend who kind of the same situation, but they were actually separated for I wanted to say I said it was 4 years because Liam went off on this like freaking quest and then didn't come back. And that's actually the start of the story in my head is that they're actually sent to find him by his mother who Serafina is actually like apprenticing under.
Okay.
Um so like it's kind of like they don't know each other because by the time that she was studying under his mother, he had already been gone for years. He's like I'm saying like 3 4 years older. So like they didn't actually cross paths in the city that they live. So she doesn't know him. So it's not like a friends or even acquaintances. So that's important. Um so they like go on this quest. His best friend, Liam's best friend comes along because he's like, if anyone's gonna find this bastard, it's gonna be me. And Serafina's like, well, his mom sent me. And they have like a cute little bickering thing in my head. Like they can't get along.
I love it.
Uh, but guess who does get along? The two best friends of the main. They get along very well. They're very cute in my head. This is all just in like less than 8 hours, guys. This I came up with all this. Um, Fast forward, there's a whole quest. People are like they find him. Um, there's like there's like multiple encounters with monsters. What leads to what I was working on all day though, the scenes I was working on was Serafina almost dies because she gets attacked. Okay, you know the plague birds in our
Yes.
book? It's like that, but like think a giant lizard.
Okay.
So she like gets swiped like with talons in her side. And like her and Liam are separated from the other two because the other two are like shit, like she might not make it through the night. We need to go try to find help. So he stays behind with her and like they have a moment mostly because she thinks she's not going to make it till the morning. Surprise, she makes it through the morning. Um, and she is extremely, like, embarrassed by how she acted, and of course is trying to play it off of, like, like, "I was literally poisoned, didn't think I was gonna make it till morning, like, th let's not make it too much of this."
Like, drop
And
it.
he's, like, upset. He's actually genuinely upset. And they make it to a tavern that also has an inn on the upstairs. And surprise, surprise, there's actually enough beds for all of them to not have to share a room for the first time in their travels. And they're all disgusting. Like, they've all fought. They're covered in blood.
They need
Like,
baths.
Serafina literally has like talon marks and like she's effed up. And so they all go to their separate rooms and like obviously they're enjoying a nice bath. Obviously, God, if it was me, I would probably just never come out of the bath. The water would literally go cold and I would still be in there. Like, I'm not coming out. You can't make me. I live here now.
This is my home.
Anyway, this is my home. Um, and I can't do anything without angst, guys. Here's my problem. I can't do anything without angst, okay? I have a problem. I can't have comfort without angst anymore. I don't know what happened.
Sorry.
Okay, she realizes that even though she made it through the night and she cleaned the wounds as best as she could, they're infected. She's like in the tub and realizing, like, shit, I'm running a fever. These things are infected. I don't have the shit I need. Like, I can go to town, obviously. Like, they're in a town. She can get what she needs, but not until morning. Like, it's late at this point. She's like, "Okay, so, just gotta make sure no one realizes between now and the morning." Who decides to show up at her door? Liam. She does get out of the bath, to be clear. She's not like
Okay.
she's like, she gets out of the tub. Let me clarify, she gets out of the tub. She's gonna go to, like, the tavern to see, like, if they would possibly scrounge up some food for her because she's hungry. And she bumps right into Liam right at the door. He's literally getting ready to knock on the door. And I it sounded cuter in my head. It's what I sent you. It sounded way cuter in my head. And I'll read it because it's embarrassing, but I'll do it.
Yay.
Um, "What are you doing here? Everything okay? Your hair is down," he said, almost puzzled. "Yes, did you think I was born with it up? No, you just look different. Clean is the word you're looking for." Um, and it was gonna then go that he, like, starts to, like, look over her and then realize she's bleeding again, and she's like, "Shit."
Oh.
And he's like, "Can I come in?" And she's like, "Do you have to?" And he's like, "I would prefer if you let me." So she lets him in, um, and then, like, he insists on, like, dressing her wounds. Cause who am I if not a basic bitch who loves some hurt comfort? I like some hurt comfort.
Oh, then you'll very
Sue
much
me.
like this next books.
Yeah, I am guilty. I'm just guilty of things, okay, guys? Like, I'm guilty of things. Anyways, um, he decides, this is a perfect time while I'm dressing her infected wounds and she's in pain to be like, so you remember that thing that happened like 5 days ago?" And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he's like, "Not so fast. I literally am dressing your wounds. You have nowhere to go." And they like address the whole like sequence of events. She gets like very defensive, he gets very upset. And then a knock on the door. Who is it? The two sidekicks. So Serafina is like, "Shit, okay, you do not speak a word of the fact that I am like not well." She hides everything that she can from the two friends. Um, and they all have like a cute little moment. And like they go to bed in the same room because they can't be that far apart from each other.
I'm so excited.
It's so cringy.
No, it's not. I'm so excited.
And I did have another quote of, for somebody who's so good at healing others, you sure do struggle to take care of yourself.
Yep.
Which, okay, that one's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to myself. That's actually a pretty good line.
It is
But
a really good
yeah.
line.
And I was like acting out. The problem is I'm acting out this shit at work. And it's like, oh God, everyone's gonna think you're insane.
That's okay. Fuck them.
And like and I had like this whole thing where he's like, for somebody who's like so open and warm and welcoming, like you sure as hell like to like try to keep people out. And like how does that work? And yeah, it's damn it, I'm gonna write a fantasy book, aren't I?
Yes, you are, and I'm fucking excited for it.
I'm not ready for world building. That's so stressful. So stressful. Oh my God. We're supposed to do this together.
I'm going to help you.
Okay, okay,
We're gonna do what we did with Delaney and Daniel.
okay,
I will be
okay,
Liam.
okay.
I'm good at writing bitchy shit.
Oh my God. But yeah, so that was my day, is was literally acting out the same scenes over and over again in my head, and then acting them out in real life like a crazy person.
You're not a crazy person, don't worry.
The voices.
The voices.
The voices. All right. It, also Lucifer's really good. It hits me in too many feels.
I love
Also
it.
I realized I can't go to therapy.
No.
I came to that realization real fast. I never thought I could be so defensive, but I'm literally watching somebody else get talked to, and I'm like, mm-mm.
Excuse me?
Literally, it's like, excuse me, who the frick do you think you are? Yeah, so that's a fun realization to have while you're watching a TV show. But yeah, now fangirl, please. As much as you are willing to fangirl about something that I'm apparently not allowed to know too much about.
How am I gonna do this without spoiling things for you?
Please spoil things for me.
Oh, fuck it. Alright, I just won't tell you when that happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Victory. I win.
One, I fucking love Lynn.
Okay.
She's just a little spitfire, so she's a phoenix. And she's in the body of
Yes.
a 7-year-old right now. So
Got
it's a
you.
little weird at first, but she's like centuries and centuries fucking old, okay?
So like Claudia.
Yeah, so like she died and she had to be
Right.
reborn.
Right.
So just imagine a little spitfire, but it's a 7-year-old. Like
Right. Yeah, no, love that.
um fuck, okay. Where do I begin? I love her and Tarad's fucking relationship. I love Tarad, to be honest.
Mhm.
He calls M brat all the time, and it's really cute. Um,
Mhm. That is cute.
I the banter. Okay, like I said,
Yeah.
and Creon does not have a fucking voice.
Right. Right.
So the fact that he learned how to sign for her is super fucking cute
Oh yeah, it's adorable.
to fucking communicate with her, and then like he kind of gets upset because Lynn wants to learn it.
Uh-huh.
And like he can't like say private things to M anymore.
Right, right.
But it's okay. He calls her Cactus
Love that.
because she said in the very beginning they made a bargain
Uh-huh.
and she was like, and you're gonna keep your hands off me. He's like, okay, unless you change your mind. And she's like, I'd rather fuck a cactus. So he calls her Cactus, um, which I love.
Adorable. Love that.
They'll okay. I don't even know where to start though. So our girl is just a trauma, just full of trauma. This
Mm,
poor girl.
bless.
So fucking I'm gonna explain shit. You're gonna read it anyway. It doesn't matter.
I will.
All right, so she can do magic with
Mm,
colors.
that's cool.
So red is for destruction, blue is for healing, and yellow is for change. She
Okay.
had an incident where she exploded at like an apprenticeship of tailor, like a tailoring apprenticeship. So she
Hmm.
got sent back to be with her parents. So she's like helping her dad do accounting and like he's a painter. So she like
Hmm.
mixes colors and shit for him.
Yeah.
So her parents are upstairs arguing while she's working, and there's like this big festival to celebrate the fact that they have built walls around the island to keep out
Okay.
the Fae.
That feels very Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
Okay.
to keep out the Fae because the Fae steal food
Hmm.
and stuff from them, so everybody's like starving and dying pretty much.
Right.
So they built this wall. And so they have a celebration, and her dad tells her that she's not allowed to fucking go. She
Mm.
literally made a dress for it. Like, she's like, okay, fine, like, whatever, I'll just stay home. Like, they're ashamed of her.
Yeah.
So she accidentally spills some red pigment onto her dress that her mother gave her. So she's like,
Hmm.
fuck, I need to get this off. Like, everybody's in town right now, like, celebrating. I don't see the harm of. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. I don't
You're
see the
all right.
harm of, like, destroying something to get it off because, like, I don't want my mom to be disappointed in me and
Right.
I don't want to have to pay for a new one. So
Right.
she goes out into the garden and destroys one of her mother's pots. So she
Uh-huh.
goes upstairs to her room to get some blue so she can heal it to like bring it back to how it
Right.
was. When she comes back down into the garden, she sees this man with wings staring at her. And she's like, fuck. This is like silent death, like the tales of the guy
Right.
who kills people and they don't make a noise, right? Like, so she's
Right.
like, fuck, what do I do? So she's just standing there and he sees her performing this magic. So she stands
Right.
there like, oh, hi.
Hey.
Do you want something to drink? Like, didn't expect anyone today. Like, just trying to play it off like
Right.
nothing happened. And he's just staring at her because, once again, he can't talk. So he looks at
Right.
her, steps back, looks at the house, and then leaves. So she's
Hmm.
like, okay, this man just made a mental note to come back for me. Fuck.
Right.
Like, this is great. So she ends up leaving the house to go walk along the beach to kill like some time before her parents come home, and they're supposed to bring her food, but that doesn't fucking happen because her parents are pieces of shit. So she goes back home and sleeps, and when she wakes up, she smells fire.
Mm.
And so she gets up and looks out her window. The whole fucking town is on fire.
Oh, wonderful.
So in a panic, she runs to her parents' room to
Uh-huh.
find that they're not there. Their bags are gone. Everything is packed.
Oh.
And she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? They fucking left me here? Like what?" So
Wow.
she runs out of the house back into the garden to see what the fuck is going on, and there's our boy Creon,
Mm.
who stands there staring at her, and she's just like, "Oh, this motherfucker." So she blasts him with red magic. Of course, he absorbs it.
Right.
So he's like walking towards her as she's trying to murder this man. Like, she's pulling from her nightgown that was black.
Right.
And he hands her his coat. And she's like, I don't need a fucking coat. I don't know if you know this, but like everything's on fire. And he's still like, he like throws it at her and picks her up and fucking like pretty much kidnaps her, right?
Right.
So she's flying away, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what? Where are my like, what happened? Where's everybody? Did you fucking kill them all? So he flies closer to the ocean and she sees a ship. And her parents are
Mm.
on said ship. Like, everybody's on the ship. And she's like,
Uh-huh.
wait a second. You're supposed to kill everybody. Why the fuck are you letting them go?
Uh-huh.
So anyway, she's like really upset that he's not bringing her closer to them to say anything to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, they're at his house on the Fae Islands. So she's
Hmm.
freaking the fuck out, screaming at him, like asking what the fuck is going on. She needs to go see her parents. Like, why the fuck did he do this? Like, so of course, my boy's a little irritated because he has to write things down. And so he pretty much explains to her that he's gonna kill the mother, which is like the Empire's queen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he wants to kill the mother, and she's like, "Well, what the fuck are you waiting for then?" He said, "You." She's like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? She's like, he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're part Fae." And she's like,
He's like, oh, surprise.
"Excuse me?"
Wow.
And she's like, "I need to go see my parents." And he's like, "Yeah, they're not your parents." She's like,
Oop.
"Okay, dude, listen." You destroy my world, okay? You destroy everything, and now you're telling me my parents are my fucking parents and I need to help you kill the mother. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. So they make the bargain, and then he teaches her how to use magic and all that shit. Um, and then she meets Lynn and Terd out in the woods accidentally,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to be friends of Creon's,
Yeah.
but they don't trust him anymore because he went back to the mother after they lost the war.
Mm.
And so like they don't trust him, so they're telling her all this shit about him that like I don't
Right.
know. Anyway, it's a really good I love it so much. Just the progression and the character development and
Yeah.
I fucking love it. I did not know my mind could be blown in the fourth fucking book,
Right.
but my mind was blown. And then 92% of the book, my mind was fucking blown again. I'm
Damn.
like, what the what?
Wow.
Excuse me? There's nothing but action in this book too. Like, it's just one thing after another after another. Like, it's so good.
Nice.
There's no like dull
Nice.
moments or anything.
Nice.
Uh,
Awesome.
she gets a familiar, and
Nice.
it's a
Okay.
little baby falcon named Alara.
Aw.
And I love
Wow.
it because she is literally the sassiest fucking bird ever.
Birds are freaking sassy.
Cause like she doesn't like Creon at first because he has bigger wings than her.
Nah.
So she like puffs up her chest at him and like
I
starts
love that.
squeaking. Like I love it. The way that M can like read and understand
Uh-huh.
Alara is like really cute too because like
Yeah.
it's not like it's a bird. She can't physically say things to her. But like
Right.
it's really cute. They just bicker all it's cute.
I love it.
I love that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
And then dude, oh yeah, the bargain. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
let me explain the bargain. So
Okay.
she said that she would help Creon kill the mother in
Mm-hmm.
exchange for him to do her no harm,
Mm-hmm.
not to touch her. And then he says, unless you change your mind. Um, and to help her find her parents. But she
Hmm.
said obviously the mother comes first.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad for her because Creon did not want to give her this fucking letter. But she got a
Hmm.
letter from her like other parents pretty much
Uh-huh.
saying like we housed you for 20 years, leave us alone, do not contact us.
Oh.
So like I said, this girl has trauma, okay?
Oh, that's so
She
heartbreaking.
has crazy trauma and she has to be the savior of the fucking world.
Ugh.
So like yeah, it's a lot.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I didn't spoil so much for you, don't worry. I
I was
just
gonna say
spoiled
that's
like
like
the
nothing.
first part of the book.
That's like nothing.
Um, I will say the spicy scenes once they come up are chef's fucking kiss.
Okay.
Um, I love that she pretty much gets adopted by the elves.
No.
It's really cute, dude. They make her a fucking sword, and it is the cutest thing ever because like that
Oh.
means like you're a part of the family. It's just
Oh.
so cute. I cried.
Oh, I feel like I will.
Like I was like, oh my
Oh
god,
man. Oh
that
man. My heart.
my heart can't.
My heart can't.
But yeah, it's really good.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited.
The book I'm reading now, it goes back and forth between the two. At
Mm-hmm.
first, it doesn't. It's just Diana's perspective, but then it
Uh.
goes into Liam.
Uh-huh.
They finally just got together. Not like sex or anything. Like she was trying to kill him. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
At 22% into the book,
Mm-hmm.
and so I don't know what it is about me and self-loathing men who are just want to brood. Like Creon's the same fucking way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's a monster and shit. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
Liam locks himself away for centuries because he doesn't want to be the king.
Yep. Like I said, we seem to have a thing for men shirking their responsibility.
Literally, he stopped eating, he stopped
Oh, jeez.
shaving, he stopped doing everything. Like he keeps having fucking nightmares about the war and shit. Like this man is fucking distraught. And then fucking Diana is such a bitch. I love her. They're having like this meeting because one of his people got killed. So he
Mhm.
like returned to the real world and it's so funny what he calls cars. They're boxes with circle appendages. It's really funny. I'm like,
That is
okay.
funny. That is funny.
So he's back in the like real world now because one of his people got killed because he heard the prayer. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, he's a god by the way. Anyway, it doesn't
You
matter.
know.
He's like the king of gods, but there are no gods because of God War. Anyway, I don't know much about that yet.
Mm.
So he goes back and he's having like a meeting with all of the mortals, like representatives and shit.
Uh-huh.
And there's this dude who's like boring when he's trying to explain shit. And he stands up and starts walking towards Liam and is like, ah, so this is like the savior. You're taller than I expected you to be, but like, you're nothing but fucking weak. And he's like, who are you? And he's like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I was in this form. And he changes back into Diana.
Oh my God.
And Liam's like, oh my god, she's fucking gorgeous. But then, like, he remembered that his mother used to tell him that looks can be deceiving, even something beautiful can be deadly.
Mm.
So, like, anyway, She sets the world on fire. She sets this whole fucking building on fire, okay? And like it knocks
God
everybody,
bless.
it knocks Liam and his other two people out.
Uh-huh.
But Liam's like, nay, nay, this is not happening.
No, no, no.
How the fuck is it possible that she exists? Because
Mm,
I don't know how to fucking pronounce what they are. Hold on. Uh, I gotta find where it says it.
you're fine.
Anyway, whatever. I'm not gonna find it. They're like mortal enemies of the Celestials and gods,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And they were wiped out. So the fact that she exists makes no fucking sense to him.
Right.
So he goes and finds her, and they have like this crazy ass battle, and she like shapeshifts into this like monster, like this, like it's like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a massive, I guess she called it a wyvern, but
Right.
the way he described it wasn't a wyvern. She had like a spiky tail and like massive, like just a massive fucking bird. Anyway, so she's
Right.
like trying to fly away because she's like, this isn't worth it. Like, I can't kill this dude. She was trying
Right.
to. And he's like, not gonna happen. No,
Right.
no. So he starts levitating everything in this room
Mm.
to forcefully pull her back down.
Oh.
And now he has her and is gonna ask her questions and shit, but she's still knocked
Mm.
out.
Well.
Yeah, she's one of four.
Okay.
Um, fuck, what is his name? Caden, I think. He's the one that turned her into what she is
Gotcha.
because she wanted to save her sister's life. So now
Got.
he owns her.
Ah.
So she has to do
Okay.
everything he fucking says in order for her sister to, like, stay safe. So her and her sister are
Gotcha.
both immortals. But I felt so bad because she had to go kill one of the vampire princes, and it was like her best friend.
Oh, damn.
But she had to because she ended up fucking hesitating on throwing somebody into a lava pit.
Yeah.
So yeah, she had to kill him. It's sad.
You're like, yeah,
I was like,
that's sad.
no. But yeah, so she's literally his weapon. Like she has to do everything this fucking man says.
Gotcha. I'm adding these to my list, by the way, my Kindle.
Good. It's really good so far. Like I said, I'm only 22% in, but I am
Oh,
feeling it.
well, it sounds good. I was gonna say, if you take books out of your library, like you return them, do they get taken away from your like your completed? I know that sounds dumb, but I haven't gotten rid of like anything.
This is why you need to have a Goodreads.
That's why I don't like Goodreads. I got rid of Goodreads years ago.
I think it does, though.
So I'll just eventually, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I can't keep that many.
Well, you can write them
Um,
down
yeah,
or add them
I
to
know.
your list. Add them
Yeah.
to like a completed list.
Yeah, I mean, I have a list on my phone.
Well, no, no, I mean like create a wish
I have
list.
that thing, yeah, and I also have that thing that we were looking at.
I don't know how to use it.
I figured it out a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's actually really it's actually really cool because the graphs are really fun. And like right now it's like obviously like it doesn't understand that I normally don't like what I read. I do like what I read. I realize that now. I've always liked what I'm reading. It's just I was a little more
I'll need to
quiet.
transfer my data then. I was trying
Yeah.
to do it on my phone because you can export your Goodreads list to it, but I
Yeah.
couldn't do it on my phone because I have the Goodreads app.
Got
and I
you.
couldn't download it. But I'll do it on my computer after we're
Like,
done.
I have it. I've gotten 4 of the 6 books down. I just didn't get to the last 2 I'm on. Um, and like it tells you how many books you read, how many pages total
Oh
in
my
those
god.
books.
Oh god. Okay.
I have read, and I know it's not going to be anything compared to yours. I have read 1,552 pages. It'll be more.
Give me a sec. I gotta scroll up in our messages. I'm gonna do this while we're talking.
Um, I have, let's see, give me a second here. Um, I have 50-50 of between 500 plus and less than 300 pages. Um, I read mostly medium paced books. Um, and my largest mood for reading is dark, followed by adventurous, then tense, mysterious, and emotional.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, bitch. If I don't freaking cry, I ain't reading it.
How do I do
Like
this?
I genuinely, guys, I under talked how much I cried during all 3 of the Crowns of Nyaxia books. I cried, so ugly cried. I could not be consoled. I could not be consoled. To be fair, lots of daddy issues.
That's fair.
Doesn't help. Does not help.
Alright, I need to export my Goodreads. Export library. Okay, now it's saving. Okay, I see you. I just couldn't do it on my fucking phone. Downloads. Of course, it's an XML file or CSV. Same fucking difference. 72 hours.
Mhm.
Okay, well.
Let's see. Reference reads. Okay. The serpents and the wings of the night. Oh, do you want to explain to them what we're trying to plan for my birthday?
Oh, yes. So I'm gonna go up there on. Hold on. On either the 29th or the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay the night so I can hang out with you on your birthday or the day before your birthday, and then I'm gonna leave just because I don't want to start problems. I don't want to leave, but anyway. So, we're gonna get matching tattoos. I
Yeah,
don't know what yet,
I don't either.
but it's probably gonna be small because it's her first tattoo, and I
Yes, I'm a wimp.
need to ease her into it, so it's probably gonna be something a little simplistic.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Of course,
No,
my treat.
oh, of course. Um, as if I'll probably fight you, but it's fine. Um, no,
Oh,
I'm happy you'll be here.
did it? Did it do it?
Um,
Oh, it did it. Okay, hold on.
yeah.
I'm not reading the teacher. What the fuck is that?
What are the
What? I am not currently reading this. I think Mike's mom.
um Also, more than likely, if you wanted to stay more than 1 night, it probably wouldn't be a problem because Mom and Cody are probably gonna have to work.
Oh,
They
okay.
actually they actually were saying that, like, when I said that you were gonna come up for my birthday, they didn't feel as bad because more than likely they're both gonna have to work that day.
On your
'Cause it's a
birthday?
Thursday. Yeah, it's a Thursday. So,
Okay, well,
yeah.
fine. I'm fine with that then. I'll come up the 29th,
Okay.
spend the night, and then I'll leave on the 30th. Not the 30th, oh my god, the 31st, excuse me. So it'd be two
Okay.
nights.
Okay.
I won't leave until like 9 o'clock at night, so it's pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've read more than 20 books, okay? Excuse me.
I'm proud of you, though. So proud.
um, 9,500 pages?
Wow, that's great.
That's a lot.
No, that's awesome.
Um, Adventurous is 16, like the biggest. We have
Yeah.
Emotional being the second biggest.
Oh, yeah.
We have Dark, Mysterious, Tense, and Reflective.
Oof.
I read mainly medium pace.
Mhm.
Um, Jesus. Okay, half the books I've read have been 500 plus pages. That's fair. I obviously like fiction. I
Right?
obviously like fantasy and then romance.
Romantasy, baby.
And then young adult is literally just one.
Right.
I obviously.
Hey, do you wanna help me do this survey for this that it's gonna help me get recommendations for us?
Yes.
Okay, so you can only pick 3, but it's which characteristics do you appreciate the most in books right now? Do you want me to read them all and then
Yes.
pick 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have realistic, real-world settings and storylines, strong world building or otherworldly building, plot twists, character driven, plot heavy, strong character development, lovable characters, high quality writing, learning about human experience or behavior, women authors or women heavy cast of characters, or unreliable or morally ambiguous. I hate that. Okay. Ambiguous. Ambiguous characters. Morally gray characters. There we go. That's hard to pick only 3.
Yeah, that is really hard.
Like, what okay, let's just focus on Crowns of Nyaxia because that's, like, the strongest one for us.
Yes.
Do we really care all that much about the world building at the end of the day?
No, I appreciate it.
But I don't care so much that,
No.
um so I'm gonna say realistic and strong world is, like, eh. Plot twists.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We're both like, "Yes." Yes. Character driven.
Yeah,
I
I would say.
I think we care more about characters than we do plot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so and then okay, so plot heavy and strong character development, lovable characters, high quality writing, um, or unreliable morally gray. Because we obviously love women authors, obviously at this
Obviously,
point.
yeah.
And we obviously love human experience. That's obvious. High quality writing, I think is subjective
Yeah, it's subjective for
because
everybody.
we had this conversation. People think that The Serpents and the Wings of Night, Crowns and Nyaxia in general, can be juvenile, and we both ate that shit up more than anything.
Yeah.
So, like, what others deem to be juvenile, does not register for us. So strong character development, lovable characters, or unreliable, morally gray characters.
Mm,
Uh, but see, I feel like it's the strong character development.
Yeah, I would definitely say.
So go. No, go away. That one. So plot twist, character driven, and strong character development. Or do we want to take the character driven because we already have character development and pick a different one?
Pick a
I
different
feel like
one.
I think yeah, because with strong character development, even if it's plot heavy, it's still focusing on the character.
Yeah,
Okay, so lovable characters or morally gray characters?
I would say lovable characters.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I really think yeah, that's it. If they're not lovable, I don't care. Like
Yeah,
they could be the best written thing since,
but
freaking Shakespeare.
I'm not gonna enjoy it.
I'm not going to enjoy it at all. Okay. Are there any genres that you don't like or aren't interested in reading right
I'm
now?
doing it at the same time as you.
Okay. Um, let's see. Choose as many as you like. I'm not into business.
I chose literally everything except for fantasy romance and exotic erotica.
Oh God, I love you. Um, technology, sports, self-help. I don't need any self-help. I do need it, but I don't want to read it. Religion, reference, politics, uh, middle grade, mathematics. Please don't ever put mathematics in my life, please. I'm gonna go with that. I don't need to go 50,000. Okay. Which of these things, if any, most turn you off in a book? Okay. Flat. I see. Unlikable characters isn't true. Unlikable characters isn't true because you know what? I'm gonna say it. Septimus, as much as I hated him, it was interesting to watch.
What the fuck is this?
Uh
Select any
oh.
types of content you don't want to read about. There's literally adult minor relationships in here. I don't want to read about that.
Well, there are people who seek that shit out because they're
That's
weirdos.
disgusting.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm trying to think. Three flat characters. Yeah, I don't dense writing. I don't. I like descriptive writing, but I don't know if I like dense
I literally
writing.
selected dense writing. I did
Uh,
predictable plot, flat characters, and dense writing.
that's fair. Yeah, yeah. Predictable plot, flat characters. Yeah, that feels fair. That feels. Complete this sentence. I am never or rarely in the mood for books that are. Uh, mm, I mean, I hate to say inspiring.
I put that.
Inspiring, lighthearted, or relaxing.
I did informative, inspiring, lighthearted, and relaxing. The rest are fine.
You know what? Informative is fair because I'm not really looking to be informed. Okay, any types of books. Okay.
I don't want to read
Abandonment.
anything about fucking trafficking, thank you.
Wait, what it oh, okay. I was gonna say, wow. Yeah, I don't want books that don't have I would like books
Or
that
slavery.
okay. Um yeah, let's get rid of adult minor relationships, please. I'm not a fan of that. Um Cannibalism, I guess, is fine. Whatever.
Literally.
Car accidents are awful, but that's life. Colonization, I would prefer not to have that. Um, oh, see, I have to do dementia because that shit's triggering as shit.
Ew,
Um,
incest, get out of here.
Deportation, like that's effed up. Excrement. Yeah, I don't really want shit play things.
Ew, no.
You might want to make sure.
Yeah, I made sure. Literally, the only ones I chose, they say the only ones because there's a lot. I did adult minor relationship, animal cruelty, animal death because I like animals. I don't want
Yeah,
to read about that shit. Domestic abuse, mainly
fair.
because if it's not consent, it's not good with me, okay?
Right.
Trafficking, slavery,
How
religious
did I miss that
bigotry.
one? Wait, how did I miss trafficking and slavery? Where the...
It's alphabetical.
Okay, 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 okay.
Racial slurs, racism, pedophilia, mass school shootings, incest, and the poop play.
Who play? Oh shit. Okay, racial slurs. I want that shit gone. Rape. That's,
Oh, I
you know,
missed that
not.
one. Shit.
Yeah, you might want, yeah. Sexual assault. Um, Sexual harassment's like borderline. Like if it lasts too long, like you can make a statement in a book, but like it's sexual violence is a no. Slavery is a no. Um, torture, trafficking's a no. Vomit. Oh, ooh, see that one's a borderline. Um, okay, I can't get them all, or they'll be like, we can't suggest anything because you like weird shit. Um, any topics you don't want? Okay, no, I'm fine. Um, tell us about the kind of books you like to read. I've already told you some, thank you. Save my answers. Generate me some recommendations. Tell
Oh
me what
wow,
I
this
should.
is actually really cool.
Yeah. Come on. It's taking a second, but it's doing it.
Baby, I'll
Ooh,
let you out in a second, don't worry.
The Liar's Crown. Oh, that sounds. What's that?
So I'm like, oh, this is, I don't,
The Liar's Crown is a great fit for readers who enjoy stories with a slow burn romance where two characters from different worlds must navigate their growing feelings for each other while also discovering hidden identities and overcoming external threats. Okay. Okay.
this is so detailed.
No, I love this. This is great. Given your interest in how can I help you and your preference for themes of hidden identities and forced proximity, read me like a book. Let's go. The Liar's Crown might be a particularly good match. This fantasy romance novel features a hidden twin princess who takes the place of her sister, the true princess, and gets kidnapped by the Shadow Wraith, leading to a situation of close forced proximity. The book appears to have themes you're looking for and could offer an exciting new read with its medium pace and adventurous mood.
Ooh.
Okay, okay, but is it on KU? The Liar's Crown. Let's look this shit up. The Liar's Crown. Oh, Lord. It's on it's
Download that
on
shit.
it's on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah, what the hell? I read 24 books. I missed 4 of my books.
Oh.
Whatever.
You're like, whatever.
It'll fix itself.
I'm just gonna add it to my on Kindle Unlimited. That's their goals. That's what that
Oh my
goes.
god, I've read
Um,
so much in the Well,
I'm so proud of you though.
alright, are you ready to wrap this up? I can just go
Yeah.
on and on and on about fucking the site. Thank you for making me try it again.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ugh. Oh God, sorry. Excuse me, guys. I just burped.
You're fine.
Oh God. Um. So next week is supposed to be our behind the archives, guys. But frankly, I just don't see much happening about finances.
God no.
Um. So we're just gonna talk. Hopefully by then I will have finished the current book I'm working on. I'm not. I hate repeating titles, guys. I'm gonna be 100% honest because 90% of the time I f them up. Unless it's a word title.
Fair.
Anyways, um finish that one, start the next series. Hopefully, hopefully my anxiety will keep itself in check. I do have a 3-hour, possibly 4-hour dentist appointment on Monday, so
Oh God.
we shall see. We shall see. But then I have Tuesday, the next day off. At least that's kind.
Yeah.
Um, that's a mercy. Um, but anyways, plenty of time to read once I get home, hopefully, unless we go to the movies because Cody wants to see Spy Family in theaters.
Of course.
Which frankly I kind of do too. I saw a like spoiler scene on TikTok and I was like, "Oh shit, the feels. I'm going to cry." Anyways, okay, so just expect more of the same, guys. Just more of the same. And then next month is all shit that I want to talk about and shit I want to do. So just buckle up, buddy, because it's gonna get interesting.
Yes.
Ugh, T minus what? Technically 39 days till my birthday.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Um, as always, I am Firefly, aka Autumn,
I am Moxie, aka Amy.
and this has been the Nerdy Archives. Be safe out there, guys. It's a crazy ass world.
Bye.
Bye. Read books.
Yes, read books.